What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to Gibraltar United. So here we are today, Chelsea games, Champions League first knockout round. Probably gonna lose, but why the hell not? You know, we've got here, who's to say we couldn't go all the way? I mean, I'm sure bookies would tell you and journalists would tell you and everyone else would tell you, but you know, you gotta live in hope. So actually, before we go into the match, I've got a few things to go through. So transfer-wise, I've got one guy coming in at the end of the season, but I'll discuss that when he is officially here. Instead, the only people to leave the side were loanees, so nothing to really go into there. Two guys we brought in. First guy, Pablo dos Santos, someone I already previously spoke about in the past because his deal was arranged in the summer, but we had to wait until he turned 18 and then the transfer window reopened. So Pablo dos Santos looks like a pretty decent player. 375k, quite a large transfer fee. Got potential to be around Carragher's current level, and if he could reach that, I'd be really chuffed. Of course, Carragher is leaving at the end of the season on his loan. I do kind of want to sign him, but not at a ridiculous cost. He did just sign a new deal with Everton in January, so it's a little bit of a shame to see that. But yeah, Pablo dos Santos could be could be our first choice right mid in a few years, you know, or at least someone who features in the squad regularly. So yeah, happy with Pablo dos Santos. And the last guy, or the most recent guy we signed, was actually a pre-arranged deal that I had arranged before the Benfica game. And I spoke after the Benfica game how we needed a centre-back. And this guy is a centre-back, and I already signed him and actually forgot about him until he reached, or until, you know, on the calendar, you know, when you continue and you see the calendar, if I want to click on the right thing. I saw it here that, you know, we would sign two players. I was like, who's the other player again? Oh yeah, Bakayoko, a centre-back. Another player from the Ivory Coast. I seem to be able to find a lot of good players from the Ivory Coast, and it's because of their same agent. The same agent actually put forward and was like, hey, do you want Bakayoko? And he's the same agent that had Sidibe, Sinogo, and Mati. And so I saw this guy, I thought, wow, he's got some good solid stats already. He's only 19 years of age, and I brought him in. And in fact, he's got some ridiculously good potential. Current ability, he's only third, narrowly behind Roma Perez. So this guy looks like he could actually be a future key player for us. And he will be starting today because, as I've mentioned, you know, there are a few suspensions and stuff previously. So yeah, Bakayoko looks like could be a really good free transfer. So let's go into this game. So 10,000 capacity stadium here at Europa Point. We're at home. Need to be looking for a win. We're one of the last teams to actually play in the Champions League first knockout rounds. And let's run through this team. So Cox in goal. Armada, right back. Now that's a change, obviously. Rudot, but Armada has actually grown a ridiculous amount since you last saw him. Some of his stats have gone up, but in terms of report, apparently he's about the same level as Rudot. And I was like, damn straight he's getting in the team. Damn straight I'm registering him. It was always the plan to register him anyway, but his abilities just jumped up all of a sudden according to reports. So Armada starts at right back and will probably be our regular right back from now on because Rudot sort of wants to leave. Perez and Bakayoko are at centre back, so they've still got the Venezuela Ivory Coast link up going on there. And then Rudot is at left back because of course Musta is suspended, and I actually unregistered Clark to put Armada in. One other thing as well, Masudi was unregistered to put Bakayoko in. Elsewhere, right mid, it is Carragher. Centre mid, it is Mazzatelli. Other centre mid is Vasconcelos. Now, I'm actually thinking about changing that right now, so bear with me. Carlos is left mid. Up front is Sinogo and Ceciliano. But yeah, I'm thinking right now on the top of my head, I might actually put Armada in centre mid. I just want to see how we can play ball winning midfielder. I'm thinking I might change up the role. Actually, no, I can't really do that. We don't have a backup centre-back. What I may do, though, is bring Dan Morgan on instead, who can sort of play ball in the midfield defend. He's just not got the bravery. I think I'm going to do that. So, put Mazzatelli in a more attacking role, put Vasconcelos on the bench, and put Morgan as a ball in the midfielder defend. So, a slight change up to the tactic than we normally play, but I feel it could be needed. You know, a defence that doesn't regularly play together. I mean, I did start this exact starting 11 in the Lincoln-Gibraltar game in the Senior League Cup final, and as you can see, we conceded 3 goals. So that wasn't great because compared to Lincoln to Chelsea, I mean, you can't. They're not on the same scale, you know. So I'm sort of worried about the defence. Adding maybe that little bit more cover with Morgan could help, and Mazzatelli, last time he played in that attacking player, advanced player maker role, he actually scored the winner in the Europa League first knockout round, so why not? But one of the reason, there is no Sidibe is because he's injured. He picked up an injury quite literally about a week before the game started, and he dislocated his shoulder in training, I believe it was. It wasn't even in a match. It wasn't like I risked him or, I played him when maybe I could have just rested him and stuff. I'm on the wrong page. But yeah, he dislocated his shoulder in training. And so he's out for 2 months. And that is a massive blow because it means he misses this match. And to me, Sidibe is the core of this team. It's so crucial to this team because, okay, he don't score a lot of goals. He maybe doesn't prevent a lot of goals, but he creates a lot of goals, and he's also the driving force more times than not in the centre of the park. He's the guy pushing forward, dragging the midfield along with him, and trying to create gaps and run into gaps and take long shots, and he takes out free kicks. He's an important guy, so for him to be out is a massive miss. Same with Muster and Meti. I would love to have had both of them in there, but I mean they were suspended. We already knew about that beforehand, so I was able to plan, as you can see, for other scenarios that I could currently do. But Sidibe's was a shock sort of injury. And it's something we could have obviously we wanted to avoid. So, let's go into this game. I've wasted your time enough. Of course, this is massive and we just want to see the match. Nervous times. So, other game playing today is Atletico Bilbao and Bayern München. But yeah, apparently the Chelsea are going to win and they just listed the 3 people we had injured. And of course, some people have laid. I'm always positive and I always think we can upset the odds. But they've gone out with a 4-4-2. One name I notice is, or 2 names I notice actually, is 3 names I notice, I should say. Courtois, Chambers, and Ward-Prowse. Marquinhos is on the bench. Saul, the captain, is on the bench. Vice captain, I believe, is Chambers, or was it Ward-Prowse? I can't remember. One of them is. But 4-4-2. Chelsea playing a 4-4-2, something they probably haven't done in real life in. Well, no, they play 4-4-2 sometimes at the end of their games. I can't say they've not done it in a while. But they've definitely not started one with a 4-4-2 in a while. But yeah, let's hope that we can, get something today. Fingers crossed. I'm looking for a nice 1-0 victory. I mean, the chances of that happening are highly unlikely, but that's what I would love. A nice, slender 1-0 victory. Of course, anything more than a 1-0 victory I'd be over the moon with. But that's kind of what I want. And Chelsea are on the attack. And the ball goes out for a goal kick, so we survive an early scare apparently because that was a clear-cut chance. Although I didn't exactly see a blue shirt too near that, it just seemed like a crowd of bodies. Ceciliano trying to play the ball to Sonogo, poor pass, his header, then unable to find Carlos, and that means Chelsea can now sort of open up our defence a bit. Playing it backwards will only delay the inevitable Chelsea attack that is going to come from this. And Bogotti, decent shot, but it looked like it was going wide anyway. Cox just helped it on its way. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite us, and it doesn't. Chambers is unable to convert the header, so it's all Chelsea so far. We're yet to really do anything in this game, but we're holding on, so that's fine. 16 minutes in, I shouldn't really say we're holding on, but we're not too out. We're not exactly out of it. We're still according to match stats and stuff, putting in a plucky little display, which shouldn't really be saying at this stage in the Champions League, but. We barely play massive teams, and this is a massive team. Carragher to Sonogo, and Sonogo, oh my God, Mazzatelli just can't stop scoring in that position. Bow down, son. Bow down. 1-0 Gibraltar United versus Chelsea in the first knockout round of the Champions League, and it came from Sonogo. Beautiful play there to just hold up, stop the ball, kill it dead, meaning the defender just backtracks a few steps off him because he can't change his momentum quick enough. He's able to pass it to Mazzatelli, and we get ourselves a 1-0 lead. Now the corner, needed to get that second ball. And now Chelsea will create a counter-attack from this. And it's Bakayoko who allows the Chelsea striker to go through and score. Galaza with the goal to get Chelsea back on level terms. And it pretty much is immediately. I mean, 4 minutes hasn't even passed yet. And Chelsea are backing it. And it is Bakayoko has to be blamed there. Didn't do enough to shield the ball from the player. It just allowed him a nice, clean, easy run through to get the ball and in his stride, smash it in the back of the net. But still not terrible. 1-1 still isn't terrible. And like I said, he's still not playing badly, really. Obviously we're not playing great, but we're the team currently not dominating, so we'd expect a few bad ratings here or there. Ball whipped in from Amari, and oh my god, Sonogo almost giving us a 2-1 lead, and all them chances there. But wow, Amado with the right back with a brilliant ball over the top to Sonogo. Shame he was unable to finish it, but there you go. Look, 4 half chances we've had. We're not getting clear-cut opportunities, but give us enough half chances and we will take one, especially in big occasions like this where we are underdogs. We've done it time and time again. We've proven that we can beat bigger teams than us. Heck, look at this year with Benfica away from home, we beat them, and I was surprised about that. And Chelsea get the lead just before half-time. Definitely didn't want to see that one go in. Fucking hell, come on. Just had to hold on for a few more seconds, and we would have gone into half-time 1-1, and Team Talk would have been pretty good. Now I've got to criticise the defence, because they've not been playing well, and it is the makeshift defence. And I'm going to say, show me something else in the second half. Looking demotivated. Your performance weren't bad, but you can still improve. Oh, fuck you, demotivated then, Amado. Screw you. You're 18 years of age. You should be listening to every word I have to utter out of my mouth. And we give away a free kick early in this second half. Let's hope nothing comes from this. And it doesn't. It's well wide. So, yeah, need a better performance. Perez having a stinker out there, as well as Bakayoko. We need to turn it around. Ideally, we won't concede again. I think 2-1 is still a recoverable scoreline. We will, of course, have to score 2 at Zola Stadium or Zola Arena, whatever the fuck it was called, their new stadium. But, we can do that. I'm confident we can do that. Mazzatelli, beating Ward Prowess, gives it to Sonogo, gives it to Ceciliano, and gets us back on level terms. That goal could be really important. All right, so quick goal in this first half. The Team Talk, I think, worked. I think that just illustrated that because it was pretty much straight out of the second half. Great play from Mazzatelli yet again in that attacking role, playing really well. Sonogo then to Ceciliano. So Sonogo gets his second assist of the game, but you can't take away from Mazzatelli's build-up play there in that goal. So yeah, I'd be happy with this score actually right now. Despite Chelsea scoring the 2 away goals, we're back on level terms. It means going into the second game, we know 1-0 would be enough. We know we don't necessarily have to score 2. And in fact, a bit of pressure being applied. No, unable to win the ball with Carlos there. And Bogotti, pretty poor pass from him. Rudot is going to play it back to Cox. Let's hope we don't mess around with this. I could have said cock it up there, but I missed a chance. Damn it. And in fact, Chelsea are going to go through, and Bogotti scores. Is that offside? Surely that looked offside. It is offside. Get in there. Oh, man. You probably never see someone cheering offside like that. Actually, you would if they scored a last-minute goal. But let's start thinking about some changes now. So Perez is still having a shocker out there, and I've got to take him off, I'm afraid. You can't be playing badly, and I can't keep pushing a bad playing defender out on the pitch because it might cost us. But I'll just make that change. I'll just take Perez off, sorry, and bring Amari on and see what happens. Ceciliano with a free kick, whipping this one in. Oh my God, Carragher. Only a body got in his way there, separating him from giving us a 3-2 lead against Chelsea. I'm thinking maybe Dan Morgan needs to come off. And I think I'm going to do that now. So, we will bring, I think we'll bring Rebic on and put him in the centre of the pitch. He can't play there, but he does play advanced playmaker. And he can play it quite well. So, playing it in the centre, hopefully that won't make too much of a difference for him. Still on the left side, technically, as well. On the left side of midfield. Oh. And, I see now, 68 minutes into the match. Next goal, I think, will really help decide this tie, not only this game. Guerrero to Galaza. Plays it in. Great block in the defence. We're just going to do a little team talk. Just calmly tell the lads to tighten up. I want to pause the game quickly. Just tell them to tighten up. Let's hope that... I hate highlights straight away after team talk. Highlight. I feel like it's just going to be a goal for Chelsea and the words are just going to, be pointless. Mazzatelli blocking what could have been dangerous cross. Rebic playing it forward. Ceciliano to Sonogo. Brilliant chest from Ceciliano to actually get that to Sonogo. Alright, let's do something with this. Sonogo manages to recover the ball. Ceciliano playing it back to Mazzatelli. Now to Rebic. Ceciliano finding Sonogo. Get in there! Sonogo giving Gibraltar United the lead. What a comeback from the team. The second half, definitely our half right now. 3-2 lead against Chelsea. And Galaza charging forward. Brilliant run from him. Bagotti, fuck you, Armada. Fuck you. Giving away a penalty. Fucking hell. That could fucking kill the tie, mate. Armada didn't have to do that. Oh no, now Chelsea could be on a bit of momentum right now. Could be on a comeback. In fact, no, actually, it could even be a counter-attack. Carragher, being held up by a foot. Really, it wasn't even a tackle. Carlos whipping this one in. Sanogo hits the crossbar. Fuck. Rebic's having a shit game out there. Absolutely shitter. Fuck you, you're coming off. I don't even care. Rebic wants to leave, and I don't particularly want him anymore. Carlos has done really well this year, and why not? Ceciliano to Carlos. Back to Ceciliano. A late goal will be beautiful for us. Carlos giving away a free kick. I think that should just be a warning, maybe yellow. Alright, yellow at push. Alright, whatever, ref. I mean, I don't know if it's cynical or not. It definitely like he just tripped him from behind, though. And oh no. Oh no. Oh yes. Keeper come out in no man's land, and thank God for us, you know, their player couldn't wrap his foot around it. And now in the last few seconds of the game, it'd be nice to get a late winner here. Sanogo has been dispossessed. It would be nice to end it 3-3, lads. But yeah, it does end 3-3. We've got a draw against Chelsea. I was going to say disappointing or good, but mixed bag, because great going forward. You know, something we've lacked in previous years a little bit was going forward we couldn't really do well against bigger teams. But today was poor defensively. And hopefully in the next match, with the returning of with the return of Muster and Mattia, I'll probably put Rodota right back because Amadi's Champions League debut didn't look like it went particularly well. I don't know. I might keep Amadi in there despite he giving away the penalty. You know, I might just have a word with him after the game. Although we know what happened last time we had a word with someone. Sidibe didn't take it particularly well. But yeah, so let's just send the assistant there. But I will meet you back momentarily for the away game, where surprisingly we are still in with a fair shout. And, you know, we scored 3 past them at home. 1-0, 2-0, that's all we really need. So until a second, guys. Alright guys, so we're back in London. The first time actually we were in England, I believe, in this save, is it not? I get this save and the Aberystwyth one mixed up. But I think this is the first time we were in England. Definitely the first time we were in London, so big game. Big game. Yeah, 54,878 people are going to be here today. I noticed that Chelsea have 2 people suspended from this match and James Ward-Prowse out injured. Don't really know how that's going to affect the lineup too much. Or the outcome, really, because if you look at our lineup, yeah, it's pretty weak. It's pretty weak. Mazzatelli picked up an injury. Yet again, it wasn't actually in a match. I don't think it was in a match. Actually, it might have been. I can't remember. Let me see what sort of extent of an injury. A groin strain. Really, a groin strain kept him out of a flipping game. It was in the match. It was in the match after the Chelsea game last time. And it was the only league game I actually played my starting lineup in. And he got a knock in it. I took him off straight away and he still got injured with a groin strain. So Mazzatelli and Sidibe are 2 2 normal centre midfielders, both out injured from this game, which meant Dan Morgan and Rebic start today in centre midfield for us. But it is a more standard back 4. Amada does keep his place in the team at right back, but Perez, Meti and Musta are now the preferred people. We do have Rodot on the bench. Hopefully, starting with Armada doesn't come back and bite me in the arse. Bench-wise, Dan Evans is on the bench, which is sort of an achievement. Morgan does play for Gibraltar, but again, the only Gibraltarian player actually naturally born there on the whole 18-man squad. We've got 2 strikers on the bench because I know that if this game doesn't go as planned, we may need to throw a few people forward and throw in a few extra men up front, which means Silvio and Dugel both may need to come on at some point. But yeah, let's go into this. So it's all or nothing. It really is. We know that we need to win by one goal. We need to win by 1 goal. That is it. But that's obviously simpler said than it is done. So Gibraltar United are in a high, and that form should be enough to see them get a victory against Chelsea. We're fucking seen as favourites. That guy's a bit nutty with the injuries we've got. But like I said, they've got a few injuries and suspensions and stuff. So, you know, I don't really know what's going to be done there. Different. Marquinhos comes into the team. Chambers is on there. Corker is on the bench. Saul, the captain, starts today. Different striker up front. Russell wasn't up front last time. It was Bogotto, whatever this guy's name is, if I can read it. Bogotti. He was starting last time, so I can't actually remember Keith Andrews. So different name. There might be a different worry, but God, we're given slight favourites by that journalist from Goal.com. A bit strange. And in fact, I say we could be the team attacking from the get-go, but instead it's Russell down the other end of the pitch, goes for the shot and it's over the bar. Decent driven run from him into, you know, cutting inside, but couldn't keep it down. Right, Muster to Morgan. Two centre mids I'm not particularly happy about playing. Ceciliano playing it forward to Sanogo. Oh my God, that was the chance. That was the chance to get us one goal ahead and one away goal back at Chelsea. You know, Chelsea, if all things were to stay the same, they would go through. So we're definitely the ones. The pressure is more on us to go out there and get a goal. And in fact, Sanogo's through again. He's got to finish this one. Get in there, Sanogo. Fuck yeah. 40th goal of the season. Ceciliano with the assist. Sanogo with the finish. Couldn't do it a moments earlier. Well, say moments earlier. If you look at the bottom here, you know, it was at the start of the game. Probably about 18. Not 18, sorry. It's only been 18 minutes of the match. But about 16, 15 minutes earlier, he missed a chance, but he took that one. 1-0 lead. Gibraltar United currently going through our thing stand. Cox with a good save, but unable to save the rebound. Flag's not gone up. It is Chelsea back on level terms on aggregate. And yet again, it is Chelsea currently going through now. Not much happening apart from goal, goal, goal. That's goal, goal, not three. Rebic's injured. Might have to come off of Vasconcelos. Although he's actually playing quite well. His rating just went up to 7 there, going back down again. But I'm going to just calmly tell the lads, keep going, you can still win tonight. Oh, let's hope. Let's hope it is a second half performance like we had in the last match. We just need one more goal technically to go through. But if we concede, it will have to be another 2. We can't really afford that. Oh, they've hit the crossbar. Oh my God, they've hit the crossbar. Oh my God, they rattled it. So still hanging on. Or still on level terms. Just need that one more opportunity maybe to get us that win. Or get us a win today and pull us through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Ball going out for throw in Chelsea. Nothing really happening. Substitute time. We're going to take Carlos off the field of play. We're going to bring Degel on and playing on that left hand side of the pitch. Actually no, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just brought on Rebic out there. But let's have a look. Maybe it's a chance. Morgan to Sanogo. Trying to get Carragher involved in the play, but he got himself offside. Playing it backwards though. Still got it. Sanogo plays it to Carragher this time. Carragher in the box. Brought down. Penalty. Gibraltar United have a penalty. Who's taking it? It's normally Sidibe. Who is that? Is that Rebic? Is that Ceciliano? Is that Perez? It's Ceciliano. Get in there, Ceciliano. 2-1 Gibraltar United. 30 minutes left in the game. 5-4 on aggregate. Gibraltar United. Oh no, fucking highlight from kickoff. Oh, no. Barata. Poor, tamed effort from Barata. Oh no, another highlight. Long spells without highlights, we score suddenly highlight. It's cleared away. Not great though. Not a great clearance both times. No, it was poor to whoever that to Carragher, and then Carragher's header was weak. Oh no, Perez has cocked this one up. Fucking Perez! What the... Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm sorry, Perez. Don't... I was offside. Too tense. Rebic. Alright, we need another goal. Ceciliano's been brought down. Rebic should have encountered gone to the ball there, whatever. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, Muster. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck you, Muster. What the fuck? We've just been let off with a massive cock up in defence, and you... What? Who's that to? Who is that to? That's a shocking pass to anyone. That's not a good pass to the goalkeeper. That's not a good pass to the centre. That's not a bad pass to anyone. That's just a shocking pass. Fucking hell. Can't keep on control for a bit longer. But if Chelsea score, we will have to go for it completely. Fucking, we're going to have to go for it completely. Attacking, very fluid. We needed another goal anyway. But that just cements it, you know. That just confirms we need another goal. But Gotti, I spoke about how he didn't start. He gets the goal. I'm actually going to keep it on fluid. Alright, going to go into advanced tactic. Rebic. Up front. Target man, attack. Silvio comes on. Oh shit. I want to go back in. Sorry, I want to go back into that. That was wrong. We do want to put you up front. We do want to put Dan Morgan there. I don't know, there. We'll put him there. But with you, I want you Poacher in the center of the pitch. 2 target man either side of you to try and win the ball. 10 minutes into the match, change up the tactic. Last few minutes, we'll go overload. It's Chelsea now on the attack. With the change up in tactic, we may even see the goal which dooms us and knocks us out of the competition. And we do. We see the goal that knocks us out. Got to go overload now. There's absolutely nothing left in the game for us anyway. Much higher tempo. Go route 1. Pump ball into box. Take more risks. Just do that. Ah, oh, fucking, if Muster hadn't have cocked that one up. Morgan's been dispossessed, and now there's going to be obviously no one or hardly anyone back. It's just Chelsea shirts flooding forward. Kova still running all the way from his own half and gets a decent assist out of it. Fucking hell. Fucking. Fuck this game. Fuck this match, I should say, in particular. We've played shit in this match. Defensively again. Midfield wise, we were dominated. Look at the shots to our shots, you know. It was so shit. But we were fucking winning. We may regret this so much. Oh, why did I let him do the team talk? I wanted to shout him. We were winning twice. Twice. Only to throw it away. And in the end, we fell apart because of the shit changing tactic that I make. That's completely my fault. You know, oh, fuck. 9-5 should not be happening in a first knockout round. I don't even give a shit who got injured, in my personal opinion. You know, Rebic's already out of the club anyway. He's not going to get a new deal. Muster, fuck you. You cost us the goal. We had a fucking 1-goal lead and you cocked it up. Which meant we had to go for it. So disappointing to see a game which we surprisingly did really well in. To just sort of whimper away like that. Thought we could have done better this year. Going into the game, I said I wasn't going to be disappointed if we got knocked out, but the performance we put in, or at least some of the spells of the game, we gave away a sloppy penalty which cost us the win in the first leg, and then we did we had our warning. We had the bloody goal disallowed. That was our warning. That was the warning to the defence to just fucking play football. Get it out if you're worried about it. If you're that nervous, just punt it forward. But no, fucking Muster wanted to back pass it to fucking no one. Today, he played a perfect through ball to them. That was just... can't believe how shit that pass was. How shit the defence played in that game. The strikers, Ceciliano, Sonogo, the wing... Most of the time, they play well in them 2 games. Oh well, I can't say that. It's just so disappointing. Next time we'll be back at the end of the season. So until then, guys, peace out.